Beloved friends, within you lies the infinite intelligence of your subconscious mind, the creative power of the universe itself. Today I stand before you to awaken this mighty truth. All channels of wealth are open to me now. You are not a victim of circumstances. You are a child of the infinite, endowed with the same creative power that governs the stars and the oceans. Your subconscious mind does not argue. It accepts what you impress upon it with faith and feeling. Right now, in this very moment, as you listen with an open heart, declare with me, all channels of wealth are open to me now. Money flows to you freely, copiously, and endlessly from every direction. New opportunities, unexpected income, golden ideas, and prosperous connections are rushing toward you at this very instant. You were born to succeed, to prosper, and to live in abundance. Let us now open the floodgates of divine wealth together. All channels of wealth are open to me now. Feel these words deeply within your being. Let them sink into the fertile soil of your subconscious mind, where the real creative power resides. Your subconscious does not argue with you. It does not question whether this is possible or reasonable. It simply accepts the impressions you give it with faith and feeling, and then it begins to express them as conditions, experiences, and circumstances in your outer world. You were never meant to struggle for money. You were never designed to live in lack or limitation. The infinite intelligence that created the universe and sustains every living thing has already provided unlimited channels through which wealth can flow to you. These channels are not outside of you. They are activated from within. When you declare with conviction that all channels of wealth are open to me now, you are aligning your conscious mind with the boundless abundance of your subconscious and the divine source behind all creation. Think about the vastness of this truth. The same intelligence that causes the sun to rise each morning, that orchestrates the tides of the ocean, that grows mighty trees from tiny seeds, is the same intelligence operating through your subconscious mind. This intelligence knows no limitation. It does not recognize scarcity or blockage. When you impress upon your deeper mind the idea that all channels of wealth are open, you remove every mental barrier that may have existed before. Old beliefs about money being hard to get, or that only a few can be rich, begin to dissolve like mist before the morning sun. Your subconscious mind is like a vast bank or a universal storehouse. Whatever you deposit into it, through repeated thought, feeling, and belief, it multiplies and returns to you in magnified form. If you have been depositing thoughts of lack, worry about bills, or fear of not having enough, then more lack has been compounded and returned to you. But the moment you change the deposit to thoughts of abundance, to the clear acceptance that all channels of wealth are open to me now, the law begins to work in the opposite direction. Wealth starts to flow in avalanches of abundance because that is the new dominant idea you are nourishing. Feel the reality of this statement. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine golden streams of prosperity flowing toward you from every direction, through unexpected opportunities, through inspired ideas, through new connections, through increased value you provide to others, through divine surprises that no human mind could have planned. These channels are not limited to one job, one business, or one source. They are infinite. Money can come to you as salary, as profits, as gifts, as investments that multiply, as ideas that translate into fortune. The infinite does not know restriction. It only knows expression through you when you open the door with faith. Many people have walked this path before you and witnessed miracles of financial transformation. They once felt trapped in cycles of debt and struggle, yet when they persistently impressed their subconscious with ideas of opulence and opened their mind to the truth that wealth flows freely and copiously, their outer world changed dramatically. Doors that seemed forever closed suddenly swung wide open. Clients appeared as if from nowhere. Promotions came without competition. Creative ideas flooded their awareness, leading to inventions, services, and ventures that brought rich rewards. This is not magic or wishful thinking. It is the dependable operation of the law of mind. Your subconscious is a faithful servant. Give it the right orders, charge them with positive emotion and quiet expectancy, and it must deliver. Repeat this truth often, especially in the quiet moments before sleep, and upon awakening, when the subconscious is most receptive. All channels of wealth are open to me now. Say it with deep feeling. Do not merely repeat the words mechanically. Let the meaning penetrate every cell of your being. As you do this, you are reprogramming your mental patterns. You are erasing the old tapes of limitation that may have been recorded from childhood, from society, or from past experiences. In their place, you are installing a new program of prosperity consciousness. Understand that wealth is first and foremost a state of consciousness. It is not primarily about the amount of money in your bank account, although that will surely follow. It is about knowing and feeling that you are one with the source of all supply. God, or infinite intelligence, is the source of your supply. His riches flow to you freely, copiously, and abundantly. When you accept this, fear and anxiety about the future begin to fade away. You relax into the knowledge that your needs and desires are being met at every moment. You move through life with a quiet confidence that opens even more channels. Visualize yourself living in this new reality. See yourself handling large sums of money with wisdom and joy. Picture yourself using wealth to bless your family, to help others, to support worthy causes, and to express your highest potential. As you dwell on these mental pictures with faith, your subconscious accepts them as commands and sets about orchestrating the people, circumstances, and events necessary to bring them into manifestation. The law is impersonal. It works for the saint and the sinner alike, based on what is impressed upon it. Choose wisely what you impress. There is no virtue in poverty. Poverty is not a spiritual badge of honor. It is simply the result of wrong thinking that has been accepted and felt as true by the subconscious. You have the power to change that thinking right now. Declare boldly, all channels of wealth are open to me now. I accept this truth completely. My subconscious mind is saturated with the feeling of opulence and financial freedom. Every day, in every way, I am becoming more prosperous. As this idea takes root, you will notice subtle shifts at first. A new idea may come to you during a quiet walk. A phone call may arrive with an opportunity. Someone may mention a resource or contact that proves valuable. These are the first signs that the channels are opening. Do not dismiss them. Give thanks for every small demonstration, because gratitude multiplies the flow. The more you appreciate the good that is already appearing, the more good your subconscious will attract. Your words have creative power. Speak only what you wish to experience. Avoid complaining about lack or joining conversations that focus on economic hardship. Instead, affirm the truth. Money flows to me in avalanches of abundance. I use it wisely and for good purposes only. I am grateful for the riches of my mind and the unlimited supply available to me. When you speak in this manner consistently, your spoken word impresses the subconscious even more deeply. Remember that the infinite intelligence within you knows the perfect plan for the unfolding of your prosperity. It knows channels you have never considered. It can guide you to the right investments, the right opportunities, the right people who can help multiply your good. Your role is to relax, to trust, and to maintain the dominant idea that all channels of wealth are open to me now. Do not try to force things with the conscious mind or worry about how it will happen. The how is the domain of the subconscious and the infinite. Your job is to hold the end result in mind with faith and let the creative power do its perfect work. As you continue to live with this truth, you will discover a new sense of freedom. The burden of financial worry lifts. You sleep better. You make decisions from a place of abundance rather than scarcity. Your relationships improve because you no longer carry the stress of lack. You become more generous, more creative, and more alive. Prosperity expressed through you benefits everyone around you. When one person rises in consciousness and accepts greater wealth, it inspires and lifts the collective awareness. The subconscious mind responds best to repetition combined with emotion. Therefore, make this declaration a daily practice. Morning and evening, sit quietly and affirm with deep conviction, all channels of wealth are open to me now. I am now receiving wealth from every direction in expected and unexpected ways. Infinite intelligence is now opening new avenues of supply for me. I accept this with joy and gratitude. Feel the warmth of acceptance in your heart as you say these words. Let the feeling of prosperity flood your entire being. You are a channel for divine abundance. Just as a river flows when its path is clear, wealth flows through you when your mind is clear of doubt and limitation. Remove the mental dams built by fear, envy, or old conditioning. Replace them with the living waters of faith in the unlimited goodness of life. Know that it is your birthright to live abundantly. The universe is forever expanding, and so can your experience of wealth. Every thought you think, every image you hold, every word you speak is shaping your financial future. Choose thoughts that elevate you. Hold images of success, freedom, and plenty. Speak words of confidence and expectation. In this way, you cooperate consciously with the great law of mind. The subconscious never fails to respond when given clear, repeated, and emotionally charged impressions. As this truth becomes established in you, you will look back and wonder why you ever accepted any idea of limitation. You will see that the only real barriers were in your own mind. Once removed, the channels opened naturally and effortlessly. Opportunities multiplied. Income increased. Peace of mind became your constant companion. This is the promise and the reality for everyone who dares to impress the subconscious with the bold declaration that all channels of wealth are open to me now. Continue to nurture this idea. Water it daily with faith, gratitude, and positive expectancy. Watch as your life transforms in beautiful and surprising ways. The power is within you. The channels are ready to open. Accept it fully, and the manifestation must follow. Infinite intelligence guides me to new avenues of wealth and prosperity every single day. This mighty truth must be accepted deeply within your subconscious mind. The infinite intelligence that created the galaxies, that maintains perfect order in the universe, and that beats your heart this very moment, is the same intelligence now active in you. It knows every possibility. It sees every opportunity long before your conscious mind can perceive it. When you affirm with conviction that infinite intelligence guides me to new avenues of wealth and prosperity every single day, you are placing yourself under the direction of this limitless wisdom. Your subconscious mind is directly connected to this infinite intelligence. It is not limited by time, space, or present conditions. While your conscious mind may only see the obstacles or the current financial picture, your subconscious, when properly impressed, taps into the universal mind that knows the shortest, most harmonious path to greater riches. It can reveal hidden opportunities, inspire creative ideas, and attract the right people who can open doors you never knew existed. This guidance does not come with struggle or force. It flows naturally when you relax and trust the inner wisdom. Every morning when you awaken, you can quietly declare, "Infinite intelligence guides me to new avenues of wealth and prosperity every single day." Let these words vibrate through your entire being. Feel the quiet confidence that comes from knowing you are not walking alone through life's financial journey. You are being gently led toward greater expression, greater value, and greater rewards. The opportunities that will appear may come in forms you least expect: an inspired idea during a conversation, a chance meeting that leads to a lucrative partnership, a sudden insight that solves a problem and creates profit, or an entirely new direction that proves far more prosperous than your previous path. This infinite intelligence within you is never confused. It does not make mistakes. It operates according to law and perfect order. When you surrender the how to this higher wisdom and simply hold the conviction that it is guiding you to new avenues of wealth, you release mental tension and open the way for miraculous demonstrations. Many have experienced sudden turns of fortune after adopting this truth. They found themselves drawn to the right investment at the right time. They received ideas for products or services that filled a genuine need and brought rich compensation. They were led to mentors, clients, or markets that accelerated their financial growth beyond anything they had previously imagined. Your subconscious mind accepts what you repeatedly impress upon it with faith and feeling. Therefore, it is wise to dwell often on the idea that infinite intelligence is now guiding you to greater prosperity. Visualize yourself being led step by step to higher levels of success. See yourself receiving clear inner promptings that prove accurate and profitable. Imagine walking through doors of opportunity that open effortlessly before you. As these mental pictures are charged with positive emotion and quiet expectancy, your deeper mind begins to orchestrate events and circumstances to match your inner vision. You do not need to strain or worry about finding the next opportunity. The infinite intelligence knows where the gold is. It knows the talents you possess and how they can be expressed in ways that bring both fulfillment and financial reward. It can arrange synchronistic meetings, favorable conditions, and timely information that move you forward. Your only task is to maintain the dominant thought that infinite intelligence guides me to new avenues of wealth and prosperity every single day, and then to act calmly and confidently when guidance appears. This guidance often comes as a quiet inner knowing, a strong hunch, or a persistent idea that refuses to leave your mind. Learn to honor these impressions. They are the voice of infinite intelligence speaking through your subconscious. When you follow such guidance with faith, even if the outer picture seems uncertain at first, you will discover that the path leads to greater abundance. The subconscious mind delights in revealing new and better ways for you to prosper. It wants you to succeed because your success is the success of the life principle expressing through you. As you continue to affirm this truth daily, your awareness expands. You begin to notice possibilities that were always around you but previously invisible due to limited thinking. Your mind becomes attuned to opportunities for growth, for service, and for profit. You attract people who think in terms of expansion and abundance rather than contraction and lack. Conversations shift toward constructive ideas. Solutions appear where problems once dominated. This is the natural result of aligning your conscious mind with the infinite intelligence that never fails to guide those who trust it. The infinite intelligence does not play favorites. It responds equally to every person who tunes in with faith. Whether you are starting from a place of financial difficulty or already enjoying moderate success, this same guiding power can lead you to even greater avenues of wealth. It can multiply your current income streams or reveal entirely new ones. It can show you how to improve your skills, how to market your talents more effectively, or how to create something of real value that the world is ready to reward generously. Declare this truth with deep feeling, especially in the relaxed moments before sleep. As your conscious mind quiets down, the subconscious becomes highly receptive. Impress it clearly, infinite intelligence guides me to new avenues of wealth and prosperity every single day. I am now being led to greater good in wonderful ways. Feel the peace that comes from knowing you are supported by a wisdom far greater than your personal intellect. This peace itself removes resistance and allows the flow of prosperity to accelerate. You are never stuck. No situation is permanent when you invoke the activity of infinite intelligence. What seems like a dead end today can become the starting point of a major breakthrough tomorrow when this higher guidance is at work. Trust that new and better channels are being prepared for you even now. The road ahead is opening. Fresh ideas are ready to emerge. Profitable connections are forming. All you need to do is hold faithfully to the acceptance that infinite intelligence is guiding you every single day toward greater wealth and prosperity. As this conviction grows within you, fear of the future dissolves. You move forward with a calm assurance that the right opportunities will present themselves at the perfect time. You make decisions from a place of inner guidance rather than panic or pressure. This relaxed yet confident state of mind is highly attractive to prosperity. It allows you to see clearly, to act wisely, and to receive generously. The infinite intelligence honors such trust by revealing richer and more satisfying avenues of expression and reward. Every day becomes an adventure in guided prosperity. You wake up expectant, knowing that new possibilities can unfold at any moment. You listen more attentively to your inner promptings. You remain open to inspiration from any source because you know the infinite can speak through many channels. This openness multiplies the avenues through which wealth can reach you. You stop limiting yourself to old patterns and old ways of earning. Instead, you allow the creative intelligence to show you fresh, exciting, and more abundant ways to prosper. The power of this keynote lies in its simplicity and depth. Infinite intelligence guides me to new avenues of wealth and prosperity every single day. When you truly believe this and feel its reality, you align yourself with the creative forces of the universe. You stop pushing against life and begin flowing with the natural current of abundance. Doors open, ideas flow, resources appear, success becomes not a distant hope, but a steady unfolding reality, guided by the wisest power in existence. Keep this truth alive in your mind. Nourish it with repetition and quiet faith. Let it become the background music of your daily thoughts. As you do, you will witness how infinite intelligence gently and intelligently leads you, step by step, toward greater financial freedom, richer experiences, and a more prosperous and fulfilling life. I am a magnet for money. Wealth flows to me in avalanches of abundance with perfect ease. Feel these powerful words vibrating through every fiber of your being. Your subconscious mind is the creative medium that turns your dominant thoughts and feelings into tangible reality, and right now you are impressing upon it the magnificent truth that you are a living magnet for money. This is not a mere wish or hopeful statement. It is a scientific and spiritual law. Just as a physical magnet attracts iron filings without effort or struggle, your mind, when charged with the idea of wealth, draws money and prosperous conditions to you naturally and inevitably. You were born with this magnetic power within you. The infinite intelligence that flows through your subconscious has no concept of lack. When you declare with deep conviction and feeling, "I am a magnet for money," you are activating a mighty attractive force that begins to pull financial good toward you from every direction. Wealth does not come through strain or forceful striving. It flows to you in avalanches of abundance with perfect ease because that is the new order you are establishing in your deeper mind. Your subconscious accepts this impression and immediately begins to arrange people, circumstances, opportunities, and ideas that bring large sums of money into your experience effortlessly. Imagine for a moment the power of a magnet. It does not chase after the metal. It simply remains true to its nature, and the metal moves toward it. In the same way, when you embody the consciousness that you are a magnet for money, you do not need to chase after wealth. Money begins to move toward you. It comes as increased income from your current work, as new clients who seek you out, as profitable ideas that flash into your awareness, as unexpected checks, refunds, gifts, or lucrative opportunities that appear as if by magic. This is the law of attraction operating at the deepest level of your mind. Your thoughts and feelings of opulence create a magnetic field that draws riches to you in waves. Many people have transformed their financial lives by persistently living in this truth. They once worried about every bill and counted every penny, yet when they changed their inner conversation to, "I am a magnet for money, wealth flows to me in avalanches of abundance with perfect ease," their outer world began to reflect this new belief. Sudden windfalls arrived, business grew without additional advertising, investments yielded far more than expected, money that was stuck or delayed was released and flowed to them quickly. These were not coincidences. They were the direct result of reprogramming the subconscious mind with the irresistible idea of magnetic abundance. Your subconscious mind does not recognize hard work as the only path to riches. It responds to the quality of your consciousness. When you feel wealthy, when you carry the joyful expectation that money is flowing to you easily and copiously, the subconscious must externalize that feeling as real conditions. It knows no limitation. It can attract thousands, tens of thousands, or even millions when the impression is clear, repeated, and charged with positive emotion. The key is to remove all doubt and replace it with joyful acceptance. Feel the thrill of receiving. Feel the freedom that comes with financial plenty. Feel the ease with which money now moves into your life. Speak this truth often throughout the day. I am a magnet for money. Wealth flows to me in avalanches of abundance with perfect ease. Say it silently while walking, while working, while resting. Let the words sink deep into your subconscious until they become your automatic response to any thought of money. Every time an old fear or worry about finances tries to enter your mind, immediately counteract it by affirming your magnetic power. This consistent mental discipline rewires your mind for prosperity. Old patterns of scarcity dissolve and a new pattern of effortless abundance takes their place. Visualize money flowing toward you like a mighty river after heavy rains. See large sums coming to you from multiple sources simultaneously. Picture yourself receiving money with gratitude and joy, handling it wisely, and allowing it to circulate freely for good. As you hold these images with faith, your subconscious accepts them as commands and sets forces in motion to make them real. You become a channel through which wealth flows easily because you have removed all mental resistance. There is no blockage, no struggle, only perfect ease. The avalanche of abundance comes because the subconscious knows how to multiply. One good idea can lead to 10 more. One new client can bring many referrals. One successful investment can open doors to larger ones. When you are a magnet for money, these chains of prosperity build rapidly. What once took years of effort now unfolds in months or even weeks, because the attractive power of your mind is fully activated. You begin to notice money-saving opportunities, money-making ideas, and money-attracting people entering your life with increasing frequency. This magnetic quality is strengthened by gratitude. Every time you receive even a small amount, give thanks immediately. Gratitude multiplies the magnetic field. It tells your subconscious that you are ready for more, and more comes. Praise and bless the money you already have, no matter how little it may seem. Bless the money you spend, knowing it returns to you multiplied. This practice keeps your mind tuned to the frequency of abundance, making you an even stronger magnet. You do not have to know exactly how the money will come. That is the work of infinite intelligence operating through your subconscious. Your role is to maintain the clear, joyful conviction that you are a magnet for money and that wealth flows to you in avalanches of abundance with perfect ease. Relax in this truth. Feel worthy of great riches. Feel deserving of financial freedom. When you carry this feeling consistently, the outer world must rearrange itself to match your inner state. Let this keynote become the dominant thought in your financial life. Whenever you think about money, let these words rise naturally in your mind. I am a magnet for money. Wealth flows to me in avalanches of abundance with perfect ease. Let the feeling of ease and joy accompany the words. Ease is important because tension repels while relaxation and confidence attract. The more relaxed and confident you become in your prosperity consciousness, the faster and larger the flow becomes. Your words have creative power. Speak of money as your faithful friend that comes to you freely and stays with you in increasing amounts. Refuse to speak of lack, delay, or difficulty. Instead, affirm the smooth and joyful inflow of wealth. Your spoken word, backed by deep feeling, impresses the subconscious even more powerfully. Soon, this truth will not only be something you say, but something you live and experience daily. As this magnetic consciousness grows within you, you will experience greater freedom in every area of life. Financial worry fades away. Decision-making becomes clearer because it is no longer clouded by fear of not having enough. You give more generously because you know the supply is unlimited. You invest wisely because you trust the guidance that accompanies your magnetic power. Life itself becomes lighter, brighter, and more enjoyable when you know that wealth is flowing to you with perfect ease. The subconscious mind loves repetition combined with emotion. Therefore, make this declaration a constant companion. Repeat it morning and evening with deep conviction. Feel its truth in your heart. Let it echo in your thoughts throughout the day. Each repetition strengthens the magnetic field around you. Each time you affirm it with feeling, you draw the invisible currents of wealth closer and closer. until they manifest in visible, tangible form. You are not begging for money. You are not hoping for money. You are claiming your natural birthright as a magnet for money. The universe is abundant beyond measure, and you are now consciously tuning yourself to receive that abundance in avalanches. There is no ceiling on how much can flow to you when your mind is set in this prosperous direction. The channels are wide open, the current is strong, and the flow is effortless. Keep this truth alive within you at all times. I am a magnet for money. Wealth flows to me in avalanches of abundance with perfect ease. Become the steady beat of your financial heartbeat. As you do, money will continue to move toward you in greater and greater quantities, with greater and greater ease, bringing with it the freedom, joy, and security that are your divine inheritance.